Good morning, my niggas. What's going on? What's the word, boy? I'm at work right now, so my attire is going to be a little bit different today, but nonetheless, retwisting all. But nonetheless, chapter 1169 is out and popping. New color spread. Almost half of these niggas weren't even down for rocks when shit got critical, bro. Shit crazy for real. But if you're not caught up with chapter 1169 of One Piece, bro, keep it pushing. We gonna talk about it. Now let's get right into it. Word on the street is Captain Roger got a son, and the one that told Goblin about it was Garp himself. And that's how you know how legendary Ace was as a character. Because Ace always has crucial, critical roles to play, and it does not matter how far we are into the story. He's long gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ace had one of the biggest roles back in Wano, and we lost him back in Marineford, my nigga. Like, Goblin tells Shanks that him and Buggy were always like their son, so in a way, Ace is Shanks' little brother. Shanks carries the assumption that just because he's Roger's son, he's gonna be the next king of the pirates, king of the world. And then this is what Goblin says. My boy Goblin said, most burdened with high expectations fail to reach the top. That's a bar. But it is crazy because Ace really would have done it. Let's go back to that time at the castle, boy, because listen, we had to have a whole flashback story since Harold's youth. Then after that shit, we had a motherfucking Rocks Deja Beck flashback, which was legendary. Follow through with the God Valley flashback, also legendary. Just to explain how King Harold met his own demise. Speaking of King Harold's demise, I know probably none of y'all are gonna look at that shit, but my One Piece review about chapter 1152, I talked about King Harold and Imu making a deal, and Imu came to collect on that deal. And here we are experiencing the moment in 4K. My observation is elite. I will never lie to you about this One Piece shit. Imu forces Harold to cut down one of his own guards and says that his body is moving on his own. Mind you, Imu's taking control of King Harold, and he did not say Domi Reversi. This is not a Domi Reversi effect. Imu can Domi Reversi niggas. So let's just get one thing clear. When Imu hit Rocks with the Domi Reversi, right, Rocks turned into this demonic creature. He had wings and fangs and all type of shit going on. King Harold is still himself, but that mark is making him do everything that he's doing right now. He's ordering his men to kill him, and guess what? He's finally realizing that all of this for nothing. Guess who was the only nigga looking out for him in this shit? Rocks D. Davy Deja Beck. Imu said you wanted to be a slave. It's time to be a slave, my nigga. I want to feel bad for King Harold, but it's hard, bro. He backdoored the Rocks for their acceptance. I can't. Nah, bro. And here we are, y'all, the very moment that everything changed. Loki and Elder Yara walk in the throne room. They see all the royal guards stabbing Harold. Shanks and Goblin get to talking about the shallow pact of the Holy Land to serve the individual they call the quote-unquote Great One. If you didn't hear me before, hear me now. Get your Imu stocks, get them in full, please. They will be worth it. They will be worth it. Shanks was probably one mission away from getting his deep sea contract. At the moment, he just had the shallow sea covenant thing going on, you feel me? And according to Shanks, the only time you cannot define orders is when you are in close range or in the Holy Land. So my boy got out of range on the one mission before he was gonna go into a deeper level of that contract. And also, bro, Imu grants all of the Holy Knights with inhuman strength and immortality that can travel pretty much anywhere by means of an abyss pentagram, according to Shanks. To be honest, fuck the pentagrams. I want to know what's in that book of his. Imu possessed Gunko and had a spell book with a double-barrel shotgun and a dagger, man. Like, bro, get your stocks up now, man. But no, Imu is literally buffing niggas, and y'all still ass, Holy Knights? Shanks and Harold get to talking. They feel the hockey coming from the castle. Loki and King Harold get to boxing. I don't know why, bro, but Loki and his dad just fighting, and Elder Yarrow just casually getting his sword out is so funny to me, bro. I cannot explain it. It's so hilarious to me, dog. King Harold's taking the little time he has left. He tells his son, he tells Elder Yarrow to remember me as the worst king ever. I failed this nation, I failed this country. He has. I still want to feel bad for King Harold, but he was the king of Elbaf, and he was asking the world government if he could legally marry his wife. Look at him, tears in his eyes. He's crying, bro. Rox was crying too, my nigga. Look. This isn't even glazed, bro. Like, let's just look at the facts. Bro's been alive for 800 plus years, immortality type shit. Rox, Roger, Garp, Whitebeard, Kaido, Big Mom, all attacked him at the same time with their strongest attacks. It didn't do shit. He don't mean reverse, he'd Rox. Rox was crying every step of the way. He possessed Harold. Harold's crying every step of the way. Then you got the niggas that don't even know he exists. They all get the same reaction when he sits in that chair. Possessed Dory and Bragi and a few other giant soldiers. Imu has all these powers and all these abilities, but he had to team up with 20 kings to take down Joy Boy. Shit crazy. Since King Harold's time is up, Loki's got to be the one to eat this devil fruit. Elder Jarl, make sure you see to it. Harold knew the whole time that Rox was looking for a devil fruit that came from Elbaf originally. Harold didn't say nothing about it, but he knew exactly what he was talking about. He had that shit the whole time. He wants Loki to have this devil fruit and take the throne of Elbaf, because if Harold eats this devil fruit, it's GG for everybody. Harold and Rox were on equal strength, by the way. But in his final moments, King Harold is going to do what he can to make sure the people of Elbaf have a secure future by any means necessary. Loki runs to get the legendary devil fruit. King Harold tries to stop him. Elder Jarl is holding him back. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to y'all, bro. If I survived a sword to the head, I'd probably rock that shit too, bro. I'd walk around with that shit saying, yeah, bro, look at what niggas tried to do, bro. Like, yeah, bro, that's tough, bro. I see the vision, Elder Jarl. I see the vision, boy. Shanks and Goblin also appear. They were there on that infamous night in Elbaf. Shanks is trying to talk to him, but he knows Imu got that possession on him, got that grip. I'll see why Shanks stopped after that one mission, bro. Like, Shanks wasn't trying to go for that shit, man. I feel him. Loki comes across the chest with the forbidden devil fruit inside and a hammer, the legendary Ragnar, right next to it. As soon as Loki unlocks the chest, though, the hammer attacks him. Can't wait to see what this devil fruit is. But thank y'all for rocking with me. I'll see y'all next week.